Hi guys, it's another day and another video. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this cute pouch, and the stitch is called Granny Square Spike Stitch, and it's just very simple. It's Granny Square for all the fans of the Granny Square. I'm sure you're gonna like this one as pouch. So make sure to watch until the end of this video. So after chaining 60, we're going to slip stitch on top of the very first chain. There you go. And then after this, we're going to start working the groups of 3 double crochets and chain 1. So I'm going to start with chain 3, 1 double crochet into the same stitch. So make sure it's where you work the stitch up. So this one, 2 and 3, and then you're going to chain 1, and then you're going to skip 3 chains. So on the 4th chain, you're going to work another group of double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, skip that, and into the 4th, work 3 double crochets, 2 and 3, and then chain 1. So just keep repeating that until you get back around. So the next is we're going to skip 3 chains, and into the 4th, work 3 double crochets. So to end this round, I chained 1, and then I'm going to work a slip stitch on top of the 3rd beginning chain, and then I'd chain 1 and cut off the yarn. Okay, so moving on to the next round, double crochet. I'm going to insert the hook into the chain 1 and work a standing double crochet. So this is what it looks like, and then I'm gonna work 1 double crochet into the middle of the 3 chains there. So into the middle, make sure it's in the middle, I'm gonna work a double crochet, and then go back to the chain 1 where you work the double crochet. So this is where you first work your first standing double crochet there. So work 1 more double crochet in there. So it's going to look like this, and then you're going to chain 1, and then we're going to just repeat that. So 1 double crochet into the chain 1, and 1 double crochet to the skipped one of the 3 chains, so make sure it's in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, this is the middle, so I'm going to work this one here, and then 1 double crochet into the chain 1 space, and then chain 1. So make sure it's in the middle. If it's not, then you can just go back and trace the middle chain in there. Sometimes it could be difficult to trace, so make sure it's in the middle right here, and then work 1 double crochet into the chain 1, and then chain 1, and then 1 double crochet into the next chain 1, and then we go down to the skipped stitches. We're gonna work into the middle, 1 double crochet in there, and then 1 double crochet into the chain 1, and then chain 1. So this is going to be the repeat part. So from then on, every row you're gonna start with standing double crochet if that's easy for you, or chain 3, which counts as 1 double crochet, and then that's it. You will just keep repeating that, and I'll show you how to end round 2. Okay, so in here I am working my last group of 3 double crochets into the chain 1, and 1 into the middle chain, and then 1 more into the chain 1. So when you work this first of the 3 double crochets here, so you're gonna work the same double crochet into the same chain 1 space where you added your first of the group of 3 double crochets in there, but in the middle you're gonna work it into the middle of this chain 3. So lastly, you're gonna chain 1 and then work a slip stitch on top of the first double crochet you've made. So this is our first double crochet and slip stitch. Now we're changing the color every round, so I'm going to cut this off. I was really hoping there's a way for me to not fasten off, but I think there's no other way. So after chaining 1, I'm going to cut off the yarn, and I'm gonna weave in all the ends later after I finished doing all the rounds for the pouch. So we've done round 2. So for round 3 it's gonna be the same, only we're not working in chains, but we're working in the middle of this 3 groups of double crochets. So I'll show you next what to do. Now for round 3 we're going to work a standing double crochet again, and you can work any stitch in the round, any chain 1 space. So I'm going to start right here, and then I'm going to work a standing double crochet for my starting round. It's always standing double crochet if you prefer, or chain 3, and then into the middle of the 3 double crochets work a double crochet, and then into the same chain 1 space as you work your first double crochet, that's where you're going to work your 3rd double crochet, and then you're going to chain 1, and we're just going to repeat that So chain 1 into the chain 1 space, work a double crochet, 1 double crochet in the middle of this double crochet of the round 1, and then 1 double crochet into the chain 1. So we always go back to the first round, and when we get back to the next round, we're going to work on round 2. So we're going to do a double crochet on round 2 for round 4. So that's how it works. You will go 2 rounds down and 2 rows down. So next is we're just simply going to repeat, and do not forget to chain 1 before you work the 3 double crochets. So 1 double crochet in there, and then 1 double crochet into the middle of the double crochet of the first round, 1 double crochet into the chain 1, and then chain 1. And then we're just going to repeat that until we get back around. So now I'm finally back, and I'm gonna work my last group of double crochets in here. So 1 double crochet into the middle, 1 double crochet into the same chain 1, don't forget that, and into the very first double crochet. That's when we do our slip stitch, and then chain 1 and fasten up. So we're going to weave in these ends after we finished working a few number of rounds to complete this pouch. So all you have to do is repeat what we did in round 3. So you're gonna work double crochets into the middle of the 3 double crochets, and do not forget to chain 1 in between. So to start the round, work 1 single crochet into the chain 1 space, and then 1 long single crochet into the middle of the 3 double crochets, and then into the same chain 1, work 1 single crochet. Now because we're working on the edging, into the next 3 stitches or 3 double crochets, work 1 single crochet on each. You can definitely use 3 or more colors if you like for this kind of project, but I think it will be looking much better if you're only working with 3 colors of yarn. So you can work 1 single crochet in every stitch around, but if you find it curly, then you can reduce the stitches. And I did skip 1 stitch in between 2 individual single crochets. So in here I am skipping 1 stitch after working 1 single crochet in each of the next 2, and then skip 1 stitch. So that's what I did, because when I did one single crochet in every stitch, it's a bit curly, and so I went back, frogged it, and skipped a few stitches in between. So this is only optional if your yarn is a bit stretchy and it's not giving the straight edge that you want to achieve. For the final edging, I did a crab stitch, and this is just a very easy stitch to work with. To your right, you're just going to work a single crochet that is done in reverse, and I did this because I want this pouch to have a nice edging, and I usually do this in some of my beanies or hats and other purses that I've made. So this is totally optional. You can skip this one if you don't like to add this kind of edging. Now for the zipper, I have lots of video tutorials in which I have showed how to add a zipper. You can check back on them. I will put the playlist in the description box for you. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like this video. If you like it, do not forget to hit like, comment for other requests that you'd like to see on my channel, and do not forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day.